So every time I wake up, this keeps changing. Oh yeah, that's right. Jimmy's out at the trade fair. Demolin's bed's gone. Golin's beds are gone. Barclay's off in the middle of fucking nowhere. He's upstairs. Cake's asleep under the stairs. Logerson might be up. Gear's looking good. I do need to get some more bullets though. That. Do 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 do. Wee. There are 30 people in grid. 27 of which are on Navy Island. Wow, that might actually be my closest one yet of landing near the hospital.
Well done.
And we need more medkits. I'll take those in a minute.
Oh, I'm in.
How many do we need?
Oh, nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Evening.
15. Hello? 2. My personal stock.
Right. Is there anything else we are in need of?
I would be, I might be organic paste, but that might be at the kitchen. I presume.
Organic paste. Would assume warehouse, maybe.
I might be.
I do believe there are a lot of the alloy. I need some organic paste. But I'm not gonna say for certain.
There we go. Proper amount. There. Alright. Do 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 do. I swear that cat moves every day. Don't need to go to trade. Okay. Na 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 na. Malik. You think I've ever met that person? I knew they were in the Navy. Just never met them. Davenport's in. Must be pissed. What shenanigan can I get up to between now and a patrol going out? Go down to the warehouse, see if there's anything new. Home makes rifles, I think. Right, he's the gunsmith. Yeah, home. Okay. Ah, those things are almost gone. He was looking at this like he had an idea. Yeah, the next one's 16th, 18th. Last one. I don't know the ships that are protocoled. The sign is damaged? Huh. The fuck happened on parade? I get the impression a bomb went off here? Like right here? Anyways, Mysterious Wednesdays, Browning's taking one out at today, apparently. Yesterday's Angry. Angry has one-ish that might have already gone out. I'll explain why the island is currently a little empty, because I missed it. Yep. Captain Sharp went out. Well, this is one from last night. Sharp probably went out about 2 hours ago. Unfortunately, I was watching the Ubisoft Forward 2 hours ago. I like a lot of the Ubisoft stuff. I don't think he's supposed to be back till tomorrow. Mr. Steele. Which is why none of these are updated. That's what was already in there. Any better hammers yet? Nope. Hydras. Just I lucked out on getting what I got. And spear gun. They're all 110s. Seven. Some of the higher stuff, I must have just gone there after they had just swapped it all in. Okay, so let me clean that out. Somebody's not cleaned this one out. Oh, some of the stuff's been cleaned out, but not all of it. Yeah, name it our climbing picks. Such a fun, interesting thing to need. No weights. There's a 109 in there. Not really a difference. My crap need to be repaired. Glider, I think. Alright. So there's 30 people online in grid. No one is on a ship. You assume... I have no idea where anyone would be. I don't think I saw anyone here in the warehouse.
Good day.
Hello, Master May Home. You're
Yeah.
the gunsmith, correct?
Yes.
I was wondering, I do have one of the blunderbusses you made, and was wondering if you'd be able to work on it some more, or is it... What would you need from me for that?
You mean you want it upgraded,
Yes.
modified?
Yeah.
I would require coin.
How much?
That depends on the upgrades, but let's say 10 upgrades is 8 gold.
8 gold? I don't believe I have that much. So, that's unfortunate for me then. I was curious.
Well, I can do less upgrades. It's not a fix. It costs more and more the more upgrades
Yeah.
you do.
I wasn't sure how much it would require for the cost to go up, like how fast it went up. And if it 8 gold for 10, it's probably not worth it then.
It depends on on the blunderbuss itself,
Yeah.
because some upgrades start with 1 silver and other weapons start with 8 silver and go from there.
Oof. Yeah, I wouldn't. On the my
Can you
pay
show
for the
it to me?
Navy probably wouldn't be enough to give it a reasonable amount.
Can you show the blunderbuss to me?
Sure.
Good day, Mr. Withers.
Oh, Mr. Nigger.
Sailor? Okay, this thing has 16 upgrades and starts with 6 silver.
So yeah, that one's probably going to go up very quickly, isn't it? Quite a lot.
Yeah, you can. Sometimes it's. Well, actually, I haven't tested it, but I think it's always going up by 1 silver. The next upgrade, and sometimes in double silver.
So if we assume 6, 12,
Yeah,
maybe
something
100 silver
on those
for
lines.
10.
For example, I had an upgrade on
No, doubling.
Carbine that had 20 upgrades. That was at least 10 gold.
Yeah, so if it doubles every time, it would be cost prohibitive after like 5. Well, no. Yeah, 5 to 7 would be cost prohibitive.
Oh, well, you could give me a week's pay of silver.
I got more than that. If you wait here for a moment and let me borrow your horse, I could be back in a minute and give you what I got.
Ah, yeah, I can do that.
Mr. Home,
I'm not spending it on anything else. I literally just don't fucking care. I'll hold on to that gold coin I have in case that ever comes through. Holy crap, this horse is slow. But it's faster than me running because stamina. That does not say Royal Parade Grounds. What does it say? Trade. Oh, trade for departure today. God, no. People aren't even changing the signs anymore. And of course it's raining, although that actually works out a little bit for me.
Yeah, momentum.
Yeah, it's 612, 24, 4, 30. Assume a jump at that point to 40, 80. Yeah. Because it's 612, 24, 48. A gold. After like 5 levels. Don't kill the horse, please. That was a new one. Gotta be the rain. There we are.
Ah, there you are. Okay, come with me.
Yeah, I don't spend silver on anything, so except books.
Okay, just put your silver in there. I put my silver out of it.
Okay. There you go.
It doesn't matter where you put it. Just to make sure you want it in how.
Just go as far as you can. I don't spend it on anything. I really don't.
No, I can upgrade durability or how much of a punch it has.
The punch would be more beneficial. I don't use it a ton, so the durability doesn't generally go down. But a nice punch on an anti-border would be great.
All right, take your silver and your weapon.
Thank you for your time. And help with that. That'll help with, we've had issues. We have actually, not issues, but it's happened at least once where I've had a border drop into a gun deck on me. And one shot from the blunderbuss made him get off. So.
All right.
Thank you.
Have fun with your new weapon.
Have a good one. Thank you.
No worries.
Yeah, I'll take a nice 122. That'll punch right through. Freaking, yeah, 122% damage plus 5. Yeah, that's what I knew it was gonna be a cost prohibitive thing. So he got to 5, which is what I figured was gonna be the limit. I forgot I still had silver in my pocket. I guess I just don't care at the moment. Alright, now I gotta do something to kill time. Kill time. Up seems to be going up. Nope, too far. Oh, yes, straight. Haha. Look at that. Chaos. Let me see the. Is the calibers out? And the lights are on. Wait. Is that ship docked? I think it's docked. Okay, it's docked. Just the flag's looking weird.
Anything.
Kind of sad I can't level up right now. But I need more islands.
Morning.
High grade.
That was. I blink.
I didn't realize you wanted a high grade that bad.
Oh, just woke up. Looking to
Oh, there.
getting into some shenanigans.
Well,
See?
I think it's a bit quiet. I see the caliber's gone from the dock right now.
Hmm.
Oh, there's the captain. Yeah, I actually managed to catch Ohm down at the warehouse and upgrade my blunderbuss a little bit.
No.
That
I
should be
finally
pretty
got
good.
upgraded hammers today.
Did you finally get something? I know Dewberry was complaining about not being able to get anything, and I think Logerson got her some.
Yeah, Captain Murphy bought me like 5 at Twin Rivers.
That's great. That's one thing that's been severely lacking. I've noticed is our hammers have been breaking
Yeah,
too
from what
easy.
I've heard, the blueprints are basically worth their weight in gold.
Understandable. Because not having to swap through 4 hammers in one fight would probably be great.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean, I get frustrated at the medical stuff, the way it works, but that having the bosuning stuff go sideways on you, I hate that. Just repairing the ship coming into port, I hate that.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I carry a minimum of 8 right now.
Yeah.
So I've got
That's
the
a lot
4
of
on my belt. Yeah, I've got the 4 on my belt, and then, like, basically just a full swap for those 4.
Yeah. I swear I will never, ever, ever train in medical again. It's so frustrating. I'm hoping I won't do it this deployment because I have read some very expensive books that I don't want to try to hunt down again. But if I think next time I would like to try bosuning as like the primary profession. Or maybe the next deployment.
Yeah.
Seems like a huge challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I was looking at that board and I swear somebody set off a explosive barrel on parade. Notice. Look at the boards; they're damaged quite heavily.
Oh yeah, this one's on.
my.
So I said I think somebody set off an explosive barrel.
Yeah, I'd say. VA Webster's is almost completely broke.
Could be a grenade as well, to be honest.
That's true.
It's really localized.
Yeah, it could have been a grenade.
Like, it's pretty much just Vice Admiral Webster's board.
It comes clear over to here. This wall notice is almost broke.
Oh, actually, never mind. Lieutenant
Yeah.
Browning's is pretty beat up.
It's like
Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, I
Okay.
just wasn't paying attention properly.
Looks
Yeah,
like
that could be
Captain
an
Worthington put up a
expensive
posting 2 hours from now. But gotta find something to do to fill those 2 hours.
Hmm.
Evening, dear.
Hello.
Ingleton, was this your work?
Was what my work?
Very much looks like an explosive barrel was set off, like, right about here.
No. You think an explosive barrel only does 500 splinters?
Fair.
Does 10 times that. These boards wouldn't be here anymore.
Fair enough. It's
Actually, what's the splint on a board? Yeah, these boards wouldn't be here anymore. Also,
It was just
goddamn,
really weird the way they're all damaged in like a.
10 p.m. Captain Worthington voyage. Goddamn.
wonder whose horses these are.
Wonder what?
Yeah, never mind that. Is not the captain. What's that? Wait, who's shit?
Which spot? The one that's lit up?
Is that that's the caliber, isn't it? That the thunderstruck just came
That's
coming back.
The Thunderstruck's lit up.
That might be because it's night. He's got his
Yeah.
running lights on.
Yeah, he left him on. The caliber's out because it should be on the other side of the hurricane.
Yeah,
I
he just
really
left his
should
running lights on.
memorize. Mine's better. Who's in which berth?
Hey, well, go get. What do you mean yours is better?
Well, the easy one is the first one. That's Smice. It's never sailed.
Yeah, nice. Well, I guess get rid of the other one. If somebody else wants it.
Find something good. Oh, yeah, I don't use carbines. Yeah, that's nice. This is what I'm.
Nice.
10 silver, by the way.
That's it.
That's what I'm
Where?
using for my blunderbuss.
Trade docks.
Oh,
Seriously?
show me where.
Like
I
2
will-
days. Oh no, we bought.
There was
son of
the
a bitch.
3. Yeah, they were like 3 for 10 silver.
there was a
Yeah,
there
I
was
heard about that
one
sharpness.
booth down there that had like superior blueprints for building. So that dude was pulling into a lot of blueprints and getting good stuff.
Fuck. That's the main thing I need is to say because I mean look at the
Oh,
flip-flops I got.
I saw like 120s down there. I wish I'd have known. Yeah, those are what I have as well. Yeah,
I have
115s.
no idea where Captain Murphy got this from, but apparently he found it somewhere
Yeah.
and bought it for me.
Was it Hightower's got 129s.
That makes sense for Hightower.
Yeah. And then Jimmy has like a 135 mace.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, strong
I
arm.
saw it's.
They,
I
they're,
saw
they're,
it should be the best on the seas probably tomorrow. We're just waiting on Steel to get back.
yeah.
Yeah, you and me both. I need so much stuff embellished right now.
I bet.
I have like a saber, knuckles, and 5 hammers that need embellishing.
Wait, who makes the hammers?
Still,
It's steel? Wow.
yeah.
that
O'Shea
seems like an
makes
odd.
the armor. Steel makes the swords. Vega makes the bows and arrows and crossbows. Amanda and
But enough. I would have thought the
Home
hammers were
make
made by our
the firearm.
Captain Murphy or something, or our shipwright.
No, it's in a crafting thing. So
That's weird. I just because they're wood, it just throws me off.
well, blackjacks are wood too, and those are made by steel. And you have to have secrets of sword fighting like up to volume 3 for the higher grade ones.
It is so.
Wait, volume 3 for the high grade?
No.
You sure?
For up
No,
to the, for
superiors,
the top of the
yeah.
grade. Those,
yeah.
Basically, you just gotta have secrets of sword fighting, which
I think I have that.
Volume 1.
Yeah.
I'm missing
Armor 2,
Armor
Firearm
Studies Volume
2.
3, and then I'll have all Volume 3s. And of course, Critical Strike, but that book is so fucking rare right now.
Ow. I don't have. Yeah, I have volume 2s and 1s. 1 for sword fighting, 2 for firearms and armor.
I didn't even bother buying Critical Strike last time I bumped myself in the head. I hardly use it.
I could use it so fucking bad, but it's never
I'll
there.
tell you what. After watching John use his knuckles, I think that's the way to go. Because you're not trying to kill them, but knock them out, they're more effective.
You want to know what's really effective?
The problem with Knuckles is if you come across someone that's good at
No,
riposte
I don't have one.
and like predicting which arm you swing.
I think at that
If-
point it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, I suppose.
But most of our fights are surround them and fight kind of thing, or get surrounded, where the Knuckles would be getting surrounded would be a little more lenient, but you could. How do I say it? He seems to deal with his opponents faster than a sword.
Oh,
Because he's
good.
not trying to
No,
kill
I'll
him.
take- Right.
3 people surrounding you with high grade Knuckles, you'd be down on the floor within
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah. So imagine if that's what we did.
And they don't even have to be trained in them. They literally just swing.
And then you just shoot them when they're laying on the ground.
That's when you put them in handcuffs, you bring them to the prison.
Yep.
I'm thinking combat's still going on. And you want to disable. Although when you get knocked out, you're down for a while, aren't you?
Yeah, a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Even a
I
minute
mean, if
is a
you
long
train-
time.
If you train yourself in it, like it
Yeah.
could theoretically take you as quick as maybe 3 or 4 seconds to get a pair of handcuffs on someone.
Yeah.
And at that point, they have a choice because it's either just stand there cuffed and try and figure out a way of getting to one of your company members to let you free. Basically, just give up or jump in the ocean. Let me tell you now, if you jump in the ocean with handcuffs on, it's not going to end well for you.
Yep.
So, yeah.
You're going to drown.
I've not had a chance to really train in melee combat, but I think if I ever get a chance to, I'd want to try for Knuckles. I think that one seems the most, how do I say this? As we get better armors, it seems to stay the same. Captain?
Captain.
Hey, how's it going? Is there anything going out soon?
No, sir.
2 hours
I think-
to Captain Worthington?
Ah, fuck. I don't know if that's enough time.
Oh, we were bored.
I don't see Worthington's. Where is it?
Right there, 1800 to 000. Top left. Yeah, right here, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we have an hour and 45 minutes.
Hi.
Oh, I need new ops keys, by the way. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I gotta go to the ops building anyways to get paperwork for what I'm gonna do here.
Oh yeah.
We'll give it like 1 more minute.
Taking a schooner out? That's what we got for people right now.
Perfect. All right. Everyone who I only need the people here who are applicants. We're going to go down y'all's book and knock it out. By the end of this, ideally, if we can get it done before Worthington's patrol, you will all have it signed off and be certified, and your training will be done.
So would you mind if I go get my book from my bunk then?
Oh, everyone's gonna have plenty of time to go get their books and everything. We're going to go meet up in the yard in about 10 minutes. I gotta sail the ship over there anyways. Then move a lot of interns, a lot of logistical things.
Is this for cadet training?
Cadet training? No,
You know
your
what?
read books. We're just gonna knock them out.
Oh,
Our secretary, sir. Oh, come on, not.
This?
Did I miss it or did it not salute? Did y'all salute? Did I miss it or did y'all just not do it?
You missed it, sir.
Fair enough. Just gotta make sure. Gotta keep on the up and up. Yeah. All applicants meet me at the yard in about 10 minutes. We're gonna knock out the books. Top
need
down.
to see how you did this.
Make sure you grab your books. Everyone is dismissed. And thank you. Secretary, do you need them for anything? Any announcements, addressments?
No.
Chastisings?
Want to?
The age of high grade is upon us. Go to the warehouse, upgrade your stuff.
Whoa! Fucking shit! Sir.
All I had was marine, but
Yeah, we're down at Edge House in about 10 minutes. We're gonna be top downing, finishing everyone's books for training.
I only need 2 things.
I'm not Marines, so at least they got something up. Oh, don't know what I'm doing. I'd go watch them for shits and giggles. No, I think I'm gonna let this one go. I was thinking about telling some of the people through the Discord of, hey, they're gonna do Marine training, but no, I don't think I will. I think letting this happen the way it's happening is probably for the best. I don't want to check in on the ship. Kind of don't. Need to talk to Rawlings. Wonder if he's awake. Do you suppose I would find him? Was he in the house? He doesn't sleep in the house. He sleeps somewhere else. Fuck. What's I find it funny about this game. The melee training is it's all about it's the same thing as like shooting. You have to predict where someone is, or it's not even so much it's you have to do two different predictions at the same time. You have to predict where they are going as well as where they've been because of server lag at the same time. And so it's difficult. Fucking illusions. Keep seeing the ships like move around, but I know they're not. I don't know if it's just a range thing or what. Yeah, they'll bob a lot more than that. I think Blackwater might be suffering from the same thing I am right now of can't fucking decide what to do. Alright, he's just sitting over there. Huh. What can I do at the moment? Go check the stalls of trade. Usually something down there. Not too much, but usually something.
You, Carrington.
What?
Am I going to hell?
So Carrington's awake at like weird ass hour. Usually wake way earlier in the day.
She's running away from you, or you chasing her?
That's now mildly concerning. Why are those missing? They've been there every day until now. Okay, the ones at the hospital are still there. The ones at the ones at the cafeteria there. Why are the ones at trade missing? Hey, Lieutenant, if you got a minute. And Ensign. I was just down at the trade stalls, and the 2 interns that are generally on the puckle guns behind trade are not there.
Here's 10 silver. Go buy 2 more. Put them back.
Okay.
You know where to buy interns from, right?
Nope.
Okay, there's a vendor down there. I will get food real quick.
Okay. Yeah, see the 2 guns behind the trade stalls?
Okay, vendor's over. It's this guy here. And just
These 2. Oh, wait. They're already following. Oops, where's this one going? Guided that one wrong. There we go. That was a massive concern because it's that. I think we have any intern uniforms, do we? I pull those off the war dogs.
Navy person.
Yes.
Hello, Navy person. We have a problem. Seems one of my shipmates is fallen into a booth and cannot get out.
That isn't terribly bad problem. I could try assisting, but I can't say to what would be the solution.
Yeah, well, you want to come take a look?
Yeah.
The Navy's here to save the day.
Okay, so you're doing pretty much the same idea I'd had. Well, they managed to wake up.
Oh, God. Not the best place to be, though.
No, that was an interesting...
Yeah, I bet if that column wasn't there, we could get her out.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume that this is all
the new mannequin?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you get paid for this new gig you got.
I'm not even sure how you managed to do that.
Parkour.
My suggestion would probably be the simple solution of hand off all your items to someone you trust and have them help you take an aggressive nap.
High velocity vitamins.
I just did that nap thing, and nobody could get me.
Not that kind of nap, the aggressive kind.
Okay,
Yeah,
go
the
ahead.
high velocity kind.
Yeah, but I would hand off all your
kind.
pass off all your stuff
Oh,
to
okay.
someone you trust first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take a step back then.
Okay.
You're not with the PLU, are you? Or do
I am
you have
not.
keys to the do you have keys to the PLU?
I do not. I apologize.
You got it?
Yeah. I just need to take and drop off.
I just fucking
I
threw it.
can access the drop off.
Yes, that's all I need.
Yeah, I can.
Thank
I
you.
can do that. If you hand me
Alright,
off what
thank
you
you.
need. Just the one? Okay.
Yeah, just the one, sir. Thank you.
What's your key muscle on everything?
Fly and drop off.
Sir, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you know which of the instructors that's awake at the moment? Candles
I did.
lights, though.
I did see senior instructor Demoman around. So.
Can you tell her Min's looking for her?
Min's? Okay. I think she's down at the warehouse, so it will take quite a long moment for me to get down there. But I can say.
I just said to tell her I'm gonna stand outside of outside the office.
Min's outside the instructor's office. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Having luck with getting your items out?
Yeah, he's getting my other stuff right now.
Okay.
Did you get your armor and everything off?
Oh.
I said, a very aggressive nap. He's getting knocked the fuck out. I'm gonna steal the trade horse.
Okay. Good mean. Yeah.
Who's this? That's Secretary.
Yeah, I
Oh,
knew
that's
you've
the
been
one I'm looking for.
You're like, I'm not gonna deny that.
Demoman. Min's at the instructor's office for you. Here. On parade. No. Sound like she was excited to go down to the warehouse. I also needed to get intern uniforms, which is just cloth armor on cadet clothing, I believe. A wig. I'll probably skip over that one. Demoman, just the person I'm looking for.
Hey, Withers, what's up?
There's a Min's waiting for you at the instructor's office.
Son of a bitch! Every time.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Weathers. You're the best.
That was like right out there. It's Fun fact, you can only control the horse with a mouse. Left and right does not turn. You'd think it would have tank turning. That's what I need is those uniforms. But, however, I don't know why those interns are missing.
What stuff do you have on?
I was able to catch Demelman on her way out of the warehouse, so she's on her way over. Just be a moment.
Thank you very much.
So many seeds. So much booze. It's actually kind of impressive that there's still booze in that stall. It's impressive. Oh, tech reports. Yeah. I do wonder what it'd be like to be a civilian a lot of the times. Like, I'm viciously on the fence in regards to what sounds like more fun, going pirate or going navy again next season. This stall has had some amazing gear this last couple days. I don't think he's been back to upgrade it. Yeah, he got fucking bought out. But yeah, he had his swords were really good that he had in here. That's why we paid copper. First wood. Those oil jars are so bad. Yeah, see, Amaze, Pike, good products there. Dibs. I wonder if they're still as blatant as they were last time I was in there. Somebody must have bought them at some point. Oh, Firepower was the one that already actually had good cannons and stuff. But I guess they never got to put them back. 75 silver. That'd have been good last week, but not this week. There's the one that had all the coin pouches. Oh. Literal gambling. Can I buy their silver? Sick armor. Nope. I want to go from our side. At least they're not that obvious right now. Fucking bird in here. I'm just gonna keep the silver on me in case we got to like Twin Rivers tonight. Actually, how much was that had it?
Yar, it's a fine day for cracking open a skull and drinking whatever's on the inside.
Oh, it was a true gold. Never mind. That's why I never bought it.
Well,
I forgot volume 2.
You're ugly.
Look at that.
Go away. That's all for now.
Hey, Circuit of Sword Fighting volume 2. I'm down to 8 silver. Copper. Should have grabbed all. Actually, I should probably go grab all that copper I have. Come down, change it out to silver. Wait, what's the conversion rate for silver? Be 100 to.
If you've got the coin, I've got the.
Yeah, 100.
Well, coin, I guess. Hey, tell your friend.
I don't know why I keep going to ammo. Two copper. Actually, just the 2. There we go. Oh hell, he actually checks his mail. I'll be damned. I was totally convinced that he did not check that ever. I don't want to land up there, so if I dive now, I should land in roughly the right area. Yeah, it's actually where I want to land right here.
Good to see you again, friend.
Hey, I made back 10
Let me know how
silver.
many parties happening, would you? I feel like I'm here 24 hours a day.
Interested in some information?
He slammed into the. Ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba. Banana, 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 bam, banana,
Hello
bam.
there.
Banana, bam, banana. Oh yeah, there's liquid plate, 25 is copper. I said it was such a stupid thing to be angry over, but I was. I really blew 2 gold on that, didn't I? Oh, I didn't realize it was that expensive. Damn.
Good luck, dear.
Money's a bitch. Oh. Trade is limited. Trade fair. Trade relocated to Twin River. If you can get there. Banana. That's farming. I want to go with something else. Book. Builder. He was down here again. Oh, cool. Seagulls, that's what the.
Ah,
Let me look at his
hello.
books. So you have Naturally Lucky. 10 gold. What does it do? Navigator's Handbook. Treasures. Knowledge of the old one.
Later.
Oops, that's not the one. This one. This makes using a sextant or this one's useful. Lots of invisibility? Hell yeah. But sextant diver you need diving specifically.
You know,
I was
kind of venture again.
no shooting at the Navy dock.
Yes, we have a very strong no shooting, but trade's closed right now, so. Eagle Eyes. Buried treasure. Treasure plundered. Salvaging shipwrecks. Quantity, so that's another diver. That's a good one. Quantity, that's another good one. So a lot of these are quite nice. That one's questionable. That one's questionable.
What the fuck is Golder doing?
Going on murder spree because trade's closed, I'm assuming.
Ah, and why is that sailor out there with a civilian by himself? They know better, right?
I don't know. Couldn't say.
I'll walk over and see if they need help. How are you doing, by the way, Weathers?
Not too bad. Silver Meadows grabbed a bunch of people off parade earlier to do Marine training to try to get some people passed in Marine. I've just been pissing around and just kind of doing nonsense stuff.
More quality timing and planning on trainings. I just got done doing Ferguson's training, but I'm not like an ensign, so I wouldn't have known about that one. But apparently enlisted could do it as an elective, so I did it. It was fun.
Oh, which one was that? The
contraband and smuggling. We
Okay,
just did a ship search.
Hey, John.
I did pretty good. I was so angry because there was a time limit, and as soon as I stepped off the ship, I spun around and went, fuck. As I realized I was looking at 2 hidden compartments I forgot to call out. Otherwise, I would have been... Wallace would have still won. He had the most, but I would have been 1 behind him at that point. So I'm so mad.
Yeah, I would have
I
figured
didn't at least get set.
having some shipwriting experience would definitely help with that.
It did, because as soon as I popped on, the first thing I did was I checked for hollow cavities, and I saw the 2 of them. And then I quickly did an item search, and I forgot to double back to them to call it out before I moved below deck. And then I remembered it. I remembered the mast and those right as I stepped off ship. So technically, I was swinging my grapple, and I would have got 1 on the mast, and those 2, so I would have been tied with Wallace if I had like 2 fucking minutes. 2 more minutes, I could have tied him, but he did good. Hi, Tower. We did ensigns and LTs did some training for contraband and shit.
Yep, I was aware of it.
It was fun.
Oh, and I got my blooded bus upgraded. I've caught home.
And just so you know, in an hour from now, we'll be having a patrol with the captain.
Yeah, I was on parade when he posted it, so.
Yeah, LT said it might be one of his last or some shit. He's going to be retiring early.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that I let you know because I'm currently frustrated with the lack of information from a certain someone over there.
Yeah,
Over where?
I was on parade when he called it, and I was like, this is going to go poorly.
Parade thing?
Yeah. He rang the bells, and everyone that showed up, he told them, hey, if you're a Marine applicant, come down to the Marine training grounds in 15 minutes, and we're going to do we're going to knock out what we can on your books.
Yeah, which is going to be like, what, 1, maybe 2 things that... I don't know. I've been trying to be patient with this fucking Marine thing, and I can't be anymore. It's fucking stupid.
Yep. Honestly, I didn't think you'd hit that wall.
I hit that wall just now when he did a impromptu fucking training thing, and how is anyone going to be an accredited Marine? You can't even schedule your shit.
I thought about doing a write-up on that one, you know? I'm passing that one up the line.
Honestly,
and say, you know, please do me a favor and fucking get rid of the word Marine out of the Navy fucking vernacular unless you learn what the fuck it means.
So my thing is, they need to rip it out of his hands. They need to give it to someone who actually will fucking care and get it done. He's a jarhead. He's not a management person. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's not getting anyone accredited. Anyone who should have been given this task should have had some Marines in minimum 2 weeks after they started. Not fucking the entire deployment and they still don't have anyone a Marine.
Yeah, there's just weird things. When we got back from that voyage, was that Thursday night? With Lieutenant Walls, and I couldn't find any liquid plight to help the people that had given their hair up for their voyage, and I got told it had to be
yesterday, right?
No, was it yesterday? No, it was yesterday.
Yeah, I wasn't awake for it. Yeah,
but I get told that it has to be requisitioned through the hospital. I'm like, we don't have a stock for if this happens upon a ship, just for available for the crews that gave their hair in combat in service to the Navy. It's such a stupid minor thing, and I'm like, I got pissed off on this one. It's such a stupid thing.
You have a stockpile of hair-growing tonics
because everyone that joins the Navy usually has one in their pocket.
Yeah, they usually have their own personal one. It's theirs.
Yeah, and after you graduate as cadet, usually they give you one to grow your hair back.
Yeah.
If you're smart, you didn't use both of them.
Well, when you become a cadet now, you hand everything over to the Navy.
Oh, well, if you're stupid, you do.
Well,
But-
when they tell you to, most people are trying to stay in the good graces since they're just starting, you know, a new job, as it were. You don't piss in the boss's shoe on day one.
But the reason I got pissed off is there was no one around to be able to give them a plight. And it's like, it's a stupid thing to get pissed off at. I recognize that immediately, but it was the
You mean because
the wall being there for how do I put this? Gatekeeping for the sake of gatekeeping pisses me off.
Yeah, no, I understand that completely. I just personally, I can't agree with this one because if I had an issue where I needed that thing, what I'd do is go buy it. 'cause I
Yeah,
need it. It's
but
a
I mean,
personal
it was
thing. It's not
it was
for
done in
private
service to the Navy, so it's kind of that kind of thing. If it was just, hey, I want to change my look today, sure, whatever, go buy it.
No, I understand that completely. That's not a normal thing, so that'd be one of those things where
It's
you'd have to
happened
talk
twice so far since I've been employed.
it's okay. I've been wanting to, you know, make my skills be more effective on the fucking ship for weeks now, but I'm not going to go through the headache of trying to request everything
Part
I
of
need
it-
for it. So I've just been waiting till I got money, and I got money today.
Part of it, John, is I can make that potion, but I do not have access to the
Yeah,
tables.
well, that's a little more frustrating. I see why
Yes.
you'd be more frustrated in that sense.
'Cause-
that was lacking information that I was.
Yeah, that's what I mean by it's like I can make that. I could have made that for everyone, but all of those are locked behind doors because those are the same tables that make the highly illegal stuff.
So why don't we just fucking make you a table, have you make some real quick, and we'll keep our own fucking stock for the house.
Well,
what are they gonna tell me? Hair growing formula is suddenly contraband because I just went through the training and that wasn't on the list.
Yeah,
You
there
just
is a stock in the house now. We were able to
I'll go
find
buy
some.
you a table right now. I've got.
Oh, I
two
can
gold
make the
that I'm supposed
tables.
to use to stimulate the economy. Yeah, but I'm supposed to stimulate the economy.
Yeah, it's not terribly expensive to make or anything. It's just if you get caught with these, hey, they jump to the assumption, oh, this you have these because you want to make illegal contraband. It's like, all right, so I wasn't even going to go down that route.
It's not like
Go
he
stick
was
it next to my bed. I'll have that argument with him.
But we do have a stock in the house now that we found.
You can't really be caught with anything. You could carry it around the fucking admiral's head after you killed him, and they can't really catch you with it.
Well, having those tables would probably be dealing it as, hey, you're trying to make this drug or this drug, or I haven't even got a fucking chance to look at these tables. I don't even know what the fuck I can make on them.
I'll be honest. This sounds like our fucking hospital is a goddamn nightmare to deal in.
Yeah.
Fucking
It
gallon-
is.
us
Have you
things
ever
like
s-
that.
have you ever seen me there?
On bottom in there? No. We've had how many doctors fucking quit because they don't want to deal with that shit? I thought other
Jenkins,
drama.
he left the Navy because he got screwed over by the hospital.
You realize
I'll
Galen's still
say
a
it right
sailor.
now because it's just
Yeah.
us. Dr. Morgan's a fucking nightmare.
She seems like a nightmare to deal with. Let me rephrase it. She seems like a nice lady when you're not reporting to her.
Yes, she is capable of being cordial, but when it comes to business with her, no, fuck that.
That was a
would
warning
rather
I got in the first week, and I fucked right off from the hospital.
Yeah, for a while, Rosalie was just like she was a field medic, but she never went to the hospital anymore. But then she just, decided to switch out of it entirely.
Yeah, no, I don't blame her. I 100% don't blame her. I will never do medical anything ever again. It is so frustrating. And not just the Navy, just in general, that whole thing is frustrating.
Oh, yes. Tell me. I've never
'Cause-
done medical directly, but being the guy responsible for trying to get the shit in for our doctor for Rixus before the storm, I literally had a 25-man crew trying to find the random shit he needed to be able to take care of it. It was absurd. I had to pay a pirate who could go into the Whitewaters to get specific gems because that was the only fucking place you could get them.
I give full credit to Golland having put up with this. I don't know how he did it. Maybe that's why he's so fucking crazy.
I just think it's BS with all the things he's put in, all the combat time he's done, everything else as a
He's
medic
still a
and
sailor.
saving lives and shit, and he's still a sailor. Like, I think he has more medical knowledge than the people that work in there at this point.
Yeah. That's, definitely staying away from that ever again. Just in general.
I'll be honest. I did my time here because the wife told me I had to repay my time back to the Navy for all the money I fucking swindled them out of. Because, God, that was easier than I thought it would have ever been. I don't know if I'll be returning again. I'll be honest. I found out that all masters report up to Master Chief, and that really puts a damper on my aspirations for this man's navy.
I mean, that was kind of a given, you know. Masters mates report to masters, masters report to master chief. So,
Well, my thought was the master of a captain's house reported to their captain.
they do.
Yeah, well, apparently the way he runs it, he is your first stop. You take everything to him before the captain and shit like that, and I'm not here to undermine my captain.
No, it depends. If it's a general, like, oh, this fucking sailor and his conduct isn't quite right for the Navy kind of thing, yeah, go to the Master Chief. If it's like, we're on a ship and they did something and the captain wasn't there to witness it or something, I'm going to the fucking captain because it's our crew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if the captain wants me to take it to the Master Chief or wants to take it to him himself, then there we go.
Well, I also found out recently that I would have been promoted a while ago, but because I'm loyal to the captain and not to a department, all my hard work is for fuck all. So that's also fun to know. Yeah, I was advised.
I have a feeling that you reworded the billet system there.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I was notified that had the PLU had any say in my current position, I would have been a master's mate so fucking long ago because all the hard work and time I've been putting in and the dedication, they've seen it and appreciate the shit out of it, which meant a lot considering the people it was coming from. But unfortunately, because I'm loyal to my captain, and that's where I have my billet. Too bad.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, they should have recommended a promotion to Captain Worthington for.
Oh, that won't happen. Not after fucking Kinsley.
What
yeah.
Kinsley have to do with it?
Well, apparently there was some drama in the kitchen, and then Kinsley decided somebody who's an honorary in his house deserved promotions they weren't getting, and went down and flexed his influence over it, which stirred up the drama down there even more. And then, when somebody turned around and did it to him because he was bypassing Brimstone after fucking the mountains and mountains and mountains of work Brimstone was doing for him to get him promoted, which apparently involved a secretary getting involved because they thought it was deserved. He got pissed about people going over his head and getting his people promoted and blah blah blah. Those are his sailors, even though he did the same fucking thing. So I think most people are afraid to even get near even a recommendation at this point because of all that bullshit.
I didn't even hear about it, so that's
yeah, I heard about it when I
good
congratulated Brimstone, and he said he kind of wishes it wouldn't have happened. And I said, why? You've been busting your ass, and got the story on it. And I was like, oh. And then when Donald quit the kitchen, I got some of the story of what happened on that end, and I went, oh, Jesus, fuck.
I talked to Donald a little bit. He didn't tell me anything about the kitchen other than it was a chaotic fuck mess, but I also didn't ask. Was it who was the reason?
You know, I never asked the specific person, but if it's now I've been able to figure it out through the promotional thing, so it sounds like him and Ratchet were butting heads. Or him, Ratchet, and a few others, they were all having an issue. It's been a few weeks. Donald's been coming to me, kind of talking on the side, you know, trying to get somebody outside perspective to help, you know, with clarity. That's why he stuck it out for the last 3 weeks. He was trying to make an honest effort before he quit a couple days ago, which I commend him for. But yeah, it was just a lot of people stepping on other people's toes and then claiming that they weren't doing the work, and that's why they had to step in. It was like, well, when the duty roster gets updated in the morning and they haven't had a chance to wake up yet, they're not derelict in their duties. They're not fucking awake to do them yet.
Indeed. I found that in my long life that the types of people that like to do work similar to making meals have control issues and kind of an OCD about how they want it done. So there are people who are arguing over how to run the food and whatnot is not surprising to me at all. I feel like it should be something that was handled, but apparently wasn't.
Yeah, my understanding of it, it was more so somebody complaining that somebody else wasn't pulling their weight when they weren't even being given a chance to wake up to pull their weight. Like, I get it, you're here, you're awake, you have the time to do it. So if you're choosing to step in and help that individual, that's on you. But don't drive a brigandine over the top of them. You know, don't push them in front of a in front of a galleon and be like, see, they're not working. But no, you couldn't have hit it any truer. My old chef, we literally had a sign that said, do not enter the kitchen without Finkel's permission. And I was fucking governor, and I still didn't go in that kitchen without asking him first. Because that asshole would hit you with a cleaver if you did.
Yeah. This is why I just said I'll stay loyal to the house, screw everything else. And that worked out.
Honestly, all the early drama is why I stuck to the house. And then finding out that I got screwed even that way, I was like,
yeah,
that sucks.
That's weird, but
it sucks too.
I'm glad our house has not been a problem.
Really, it's more so deflating. I mean, I'm not going to change billets because I'm not fucking chasing titles, but it's so deflating to be told, hey, I want to let you know, we appreciate you so much. We would have done this forever ago, just so you know.
I heard the training brigs going out.
See, this is why the way I worded it to you was different. Obviously, I couldn't have worded it that way myself, but even if I was in that position, I would have asked the same way I did ask you. If you were interested in switching billets to potentially become a Master's Mate for the PLU. Not that, oh, if you had already done this, you would have it by now. Like, no, that's not the way you word something like that.
Why do we have 2 Navy ships going out right now?
It's the training brigs. That's what I was looking at. It's the Red Wing and the whatever the fuck they called the other one.
Why are
Did I fucking miss bells?
No, it's Silver Meadows. I know it's Silver Meadows. It's not even a question. He's grabbing all his Marines
marine training
and doing boarding. Yeah.
I think he's trying to get a bunch of people to Marine like today, if he can.
Yeah.
Why? So he look like he fucking does something other than being Captain Chasing Medals, only wakes up for his patrol and goes back to bed? Which sadly anymore is what our fucking captain's doing.
He probably realized that the end of the deployment's arising, and he has been failing to do what he's been tasked to do and claims that he is so good at. So now he's facing the failure of an entire deployment on his table.
Well, somebody should tell him, when you clean the shit up 2 minutes before the guests arrive, the fucking smell's still in the room, so he can clean up as much as he wants. Shit's still on the wind that he fucking failed.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that have been not handled to.
Oh, sir.
Vincent?
Hello.
Hello, Vincent.
You're still having the problems with your voice, sir. I know you don't want to hear that.
All right. I'm taking those reports up to Ops and NID, so we're good.
Okay, sir. I thought you would handle that one since you knew where they were, and with how much you wanted it ran straight into Admiralty's hands, I figured you could access that part better than I could anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we just got it, I think, yesterday or the day before, so I already sent another report up. Secretary Davenport was already aware.
Perfect, sir. Yeah, like I said, I don't think he was thrilled with the situation, especially if the other one's trying to claim the same thing and possibly made a copy of the paper. That's going to be an issue.
Yeah, I'm not aware of that, but yeah, next time bring that to me first. Is all.
I did mention it to you, sir. When you said you had no idea what was going on with that one because we don't handle the release of things.
Wait.
It was a few nights ago. It was either you or it was Lieutenant Burke I brought it up to, sir.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Because you were there when it came in.
Handled, so Dapper Deals gave me the report, and then I forwarded it accordingly to the Commodore, and he said to file it, and Davenport already had a copy, so I thought we were done with it.
Yeah, no, he apparently Ferguson didn't know about it, and he hit the roof last time that gentleman was let go because it shouldn't have happened. So hearing that again.
Yeah. I wasn't going to give a copy to the NID because they really need it. It's not intelligence. And that was
Yeah, I believe he said he wanted it going to Admiralty since they did it.
Yep. Yeah, so I'll drop a copy and he'll get a copy and they'll get a copy. But yeah, that's for them to figure out, not us. We forward the reports as we should.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Oh, and I do have a patrol in an hour, so I'll be around until then. Gentlemen, we have a patrol in an hour.
Oh. We do.
Yep, could be one of the last few with the captain. He's been talking more about retirement, so. What?
Apparently, this deployment is ending in 10 days.
What I just said, John? Can't clear it out that soon.
Well, should be fun 10 days then.
Yep.
So he's got 10 days to be with the captain before he retires.
Oh,
Well,
with
feels
the
like
ending
the
that
whole-
soon, he probably won't wait that.
Feels like the whole
No, Cap.
obviously feels like holding a nail right in place, perfectly on accurate, and then that what she just said was the hammer.
Oh, Cap. I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully
this
the marine stuff comes back in an hour. Otherwise, you're gonna be missing crew.
What marine stuff?
They just went off, sailed off for anti-boarding boarding.
I don't
trials.
think any of our
It'll
house
be-
was on that. So
No, I think Clementine might have been over there.
I didn't see her on parade.
They're
Oh,
gonna
she
be
was.
Dumb
Oh,
and
fuck.
shooting
I
at
should-
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Silver Meadows, and who's the other captain with them on the ships?
I
Or
don't know
LT?
actually. I didn't catch who the other. captain
McGrath
or
was
whoever's
around,
captain
but I thought I
McGrath
saw him
just
riding.
left past us.
Yeah.
is. The admiral and the master chief went with though.
Oh, yeah, so Admiral's probably on running one and Silver Meadows on the other.
I think he was just watching.
Yeah, admiral was just watching. If I had to guess, actually, is someone who just Silver Meadows put in charge of the boat. I don't
I'll
think
take a
there was
wild guess who that
another-
But it's Block A.
Mm.
But
Yes,
Silver Meadows is aware of he was aware of the patrol going out. Captain had posted
Okay,
it
so
before.
hopefully they'll keep it short then.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, you never know when you're having fun, right?
Hmm.
But yes, I must get some brain food and make sure Devilman doesn't explode herself.
Oh, Jesus, what the fuck happened? Oh, hold on.
I was just
Hello!
stressed and finding out the news. That's all.
Leon.
Oh, shit, I almost didn't recognize you because of your hair. Okay,
Your armor's, I was like, wait a second, gold armor, beautiful woman, that's Miss Jupiter, that must be Leon.
Hey, man, she's
Yeah,
great.
sorry, we just
Relax.
got back from the patrol and got salt in my...
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Welcome back. How'd you do?
No, we just went down to check in on Twin Rivers. I got to read the reports of what happened with you guys. Let's step inside. Sounds like you guys...
I tried to leave, guys. Is what I tried to do.
Oh, no,
I was
Ensign
ready.
Nexus is pissed about how you all got treated, so yeah, no, let's head inside. The next Ensign should be right back. He was just running a report up to Ops that they requested. He should be back in a minute. Mid-Shipmate, Master Smith, I'll catch you to when the patrol bells ring.
Okay.
Yep, see you soon.
Oh, sorry, and Master Smith Hightower, Mid-Shipmate Weathers, this is High Chancellor, or Superintendent, sorry, Leon, Strongarm, and
Pleasure,
Miss
pleasure.
Jupiter, the true brains behind the outfit.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't really do anything these days.
You just turn and look at the crew, and you're the only person I've seen that actually got Eugene to shut up with a look. I've tried it with a threat of a flintlock, and it hasn't worked. I've watched Jasper hit him, and it doesn't work.
The trick is to get very, very good at sword fighting, and then just tell him, "All right, put up or shut up," and then he puts up, and you knock him down one, and then you'll be good forever.
Yeah, but if I smack the crap out of him in front of the PLU, I get yelled at for it.
It'll be fine. It's a gentleman's duel.
And next thing you know, strong army navy sieging the island, blah blah blah. Oh my god! Can you imagine the rumors that would fly on that one? Jesus. Fuck.
Look. I'll let you in on a secret, okay? Like whenever I have like a problem with somebody, right? Like a problem, I always enact the king's law, the right to honor. Pick up that gauntlet. You've insulted my honor.
Oh, I love it.
Right, and then from there, legally, you're pretty good. Like like what are they gonna do? Sue you for pursuing your honor in a legal duel? That's ridiculous.
Yep, I love it. All right,
I'm
let's head
ready for you
inside. You two have fun.
Of course.
Nice meeting both of you.
And Hightower, nice pink sound.
Have a good day.
It's Clem's, but real men wear pink anyway, so it's fine.
Wait, Clem gets a horse? What the fuck?
We share
Master
it.
mates.
Kind of glad in a sense that this deployment's ending, because
Yeah.
the fuckery is building.
Yeah. It's more and more things that get on my nerves that they're there just to be there, and that always pisses me off.
Indeed. When
Even the most basic of simple, stupid things. Day one, this island. They knew the buildings they needed. They knew the space they had. They still crammed every fucking thing they could into trade.
Yep, that's just idiotic because the ship's coming in. The
Yep.
people who are on them likely can't handle that, and they're going to crash.
Yeah, they should have. PLU should have been at the end of the dock. Trade down a little bit farther down on the far side. The Bulldog house up. All the captain's houses across the land bridge. All of them up there, all together, away from everybody. Parade, probably. Parade's just fucking awful. There's no answer to the war docks. It's a problem that shouldn't exist, but because reasons they do, things happened, and the engineers couldn't do the thing they wanted to do, and so Parade is awful no matter where you put it. There's no good spot on this island for Parade.
Sort of true. I mean, you can build anything, so I don't fully agree with that.
Well, no, the issue is you want to Parade in a centralized location with fast access to the war docks. There's no such thing on this island.
Okay, that's fair. There are so many better islands too.
I know. Well, that's why the engineers had a plan for this island. Unfortunately, things happened and they weren't able to execute that. I believe at one point there was a tunnel that went under the mountain from Trade, and you could go right to the war dock straight through. Imagine not having to run up that hill, but you could just run straight through to the war docks. Yeah. That's the kind of shit that didn't get to stay because they kept having rock slides inside the tunnel and causing people to have a massive headache and fall asleep when they'd get hit on the head. So that got covered up. You could actually see some of the path. Like, you ever notice the path that is behind Commodore Angry's ship? It just kind of goes up into the cliff. That was where it was.
Yeah, I see. I was wondering why that.
Yeah, there was really good plans, and the world worked against them.
Yeah. I feel like we need to just stop trying to terraform a fucking island. Just choose a good one and just work from it.
I would love a flat, circular island, Parade in the middle, trade docks to the side, war docks to the other side, warehouse in its own area, captain's village in the other.
Presidia.
That's it. I'll bet the weather here is nice. We don't freeze, we don't cook.
Have you been to the island of Mericidia?
I want to say yes, but I don't think I've got a chance to explore it.
At Port Lutagen, I believe it is.
Yes, I have been to Port Lutagen for the trade fair. Yeah.
I think that would be just such a perfect island for the Navy, but, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, they wanted this.
Really, we should have, I don't think this will ever happen, but we should have two islands that are in two grids next to each other, just across the shimmer from each other. Because that way you can separate things as they really need separated, and then not have crazy Navy waters.
True. Imagine if trade was its own thing.
Had like a trade guild. Actually, back in the long time ago, there used to be such a thing. There was a trade guild that was owned and operated by the Navy, but was not operated by Navy men. They had quartermasters, and funny thing, that's where masters came from. The idea of masters came from that, because there was masters of their crafts, and the quartermaster that resided over them that ran everything, and trade worked wonderfully. And then the Royal Navy decided to do away with it and put it all in one, and it became a shit show. It has never been completely proper since.
Then there's stuff like the thing that floats over trade docks that not even the gods themselves can deal with.
Yeah, that's just a weird one. Can't do shit about that.
But yeah, there was it the plans of mice and men often go astray or whatever? Best laid plans. Yeah. So there was ideas, and then there was someone else had a conflicting idea, and we end up with this.
Indeed.
Compact mess that you can't fly over without crashing into something.
Yeah.
There
Personally,
are.
I don't believe you should be able to see. You should not be able to see the prison, the hospital, the PLU, or the Bulldogs, or the Edge House from here. Yet you can see all of them.
I'm a firm believer. I love that idea. I can't remember who came up with it, but having just a full captain's village across the bridge, all the captain's houses in one area, spread out enough that they're not on top of each other like we are up there. But there's so much room over there. You could have them in their own corners. You could have 12 spots to build houses in that entire area, and they would never be on top of each other.
Indeed. My idea was that every captain's house was required to build somewhere across that bridge on that side of the island, but not toward the prison and whatnot. And then there would be a common area where food is kept, and kind of like a morale area where the food can be stored. It's not the mess, but you can have temporary food there. No food at the captain's houses, so you naturally gather there, and all of them would share a common space. So whenever you're off duty, you'd always be able to find people, and you know who
That's why I like the
were
idea
in
of
the Navy, because you're all in the same area.
A village, like a full-on just village up there. You have the houses on the edges, and then in the middle you could have the common area, maybe a firing range for testing off shots, a sparring arena for one-on-ones. Just everything up there so that people could be up there together in one Navy, not spread the fuck all over the entire island.
Indeed.
If you need to go to work in the warehouse, you go to work in the warehouse. If you need to work trade, you work trade. You go down to the war docks as you need. Imagine if we had on the top of the hill on this side of the stone bridge, the land bridge, if that's where parade was, and then you could just take you had a line of zip lines down to the war docks. Or you could fly down there, one or the other, if it actually wasn't a mess. I do like where the warehouse is right now. That one actually made a lot of sense. The amount of shit they have to haul off a trade using the boats is so much better than having to use a cart.
Yep, I can see that one being good.
The hospital could probably move to where... somewhere closer to the war docks. So, probably actually... I'm thinking... You don't want it exposed to trade the way it is the problem. I don't like that the hospital is in a basically non-defended area.
You know, I have this sinking suspicion that the training they're doing as the boarding, anti-boarding is very similar to the quote-unquote training they do for dueling and sparring. Where they're just like, here, fight. Good job.
Yeah, not hey, this is how you should, if somebody boards your ship, you want to, isolate them.
Yeah, it's
not walking them through
actually
something.
Doing this is what you do. Now do it and show that you understand what it is that we just taught
Hopefully.
you. Not jump on the cross and fuck them up.
Yeah.
That's not teaching. Anyone in the Navy can fucking do that. That's not going to make you any better.
No, I was hoping I would get some kind of training being a field mech. Literally the only medic training I ever got was the cadet training. That was massively disappointing.
Yeah, it's the only training that really exists, honestly.
I just thought there'd be something more of an idea of, hey, this is how you move people around to do this and that. And I fucking looked at the shit show that is the hospital, and that's another building that, holy crap, that is poorly laid out. Holy crap.
Indeed.
That hospital is never, if there is more than 2 patients in that hospital, it is overrun.
Yep. It's pretty stupid. You think you'd have it more as a hospital center with multiple little clinic type things around it or something.
Well, not even just that. Well, actually, that would probably be a better idea. It needs to be a spread out building, but if you did it that way, what you're talking about, have, instead of rooms, you have, what's the word I'm looking for? Not isolation units. It's not quite right.
You don't need to make it such a modern term, just little medicots.
Yeah, places where the patient is separated, you can easily see to them, but they're not on top of each other. And that's the problem with that hospital, is everyone is on top of each other at all times. The offices are directly above the patients.
Yep.
Have a separate office building. Don't put it in the hospital.
Indeed. people who are in charge just, I don't know, like, it's like they've never been in charge of something before and don't know how to actually make things work.
I firmly agree with you that the Bulldogs and the Edge House should have never ever been down here. There's no reason at all they're down here.
No, not at all. And for some reason, we have a fucking keep down here and we don't use it for anything. It's, what the fuck?
Yeah, they should have put the PLU up inside the.
in there, like.
Yeah, that would have made more sense. I know they wanted to be, hey, we're on the docks and easily accessible, but they were going to build them on the other side, and then somebody told them to stop. They actually he got like halfway through building it too.
Yeah. We want it on the docks. Well, you should put it at the other end of the docks then.
Then the tavern. That was unfortunate what happened with the tavern, where Secretary Glamorous.
Secretary Polly was ill or whatever, and
that was just unfortunate.
Al was just never around.
Yeah, cause
what they should have done was been like, all right, she's been gone for a week. That's been long enough. We're going to move on and just do it.
Yeah, but
that's
then
honestly a sentiment that people need to start learning in the Navy is that you don't put everything on hold for one person. You only do that because they were sleeping at the time. If they are gone for an extended period of time, move the fuck on.
Yeah, that is definitely a problem. As for the prison, I wouldn't say the prison's in a bad spot because it has to be accessible to the public. Unfortunate, but
it's not bad. Because, you know, you can drop them off via ship and whatnot. So I can't really say anything too much about the prison. It's not really anywhere else you could put it.
No, that was one of the ones I was like, oh, that one's functional. Too bad we couldn't hollow out the space underneath the lion statue and use that as a prison. That'd be more interesting.
Would be interesting, that's for sure. But it would be susceptible to bombardment that way.
Well, if it's the same kind of structural integrity as the keep and the statue currently is, wouldn't be that susceptible.
It would be susceptible
You'd still
to
have
people
some
getting on and getting in before anyone in the Navy could possibly know about it, let alone react to it.
Yeah. Fun question. Do you know how many sets of bells that I've found on this island?
Give me a second. 5.
8.
8? What the fuck?
So you have the bells start at the beginning, parade, ops. There's one at the CSGO Center. There are 2 at trade, one here at the PLU and one over at the trade stalls. There is one, you see the across the water below the prison. There's one there for the it's a harbor defense. There's one at the prison, and then there's one in front of the lion statue.
In front of the lion statue? Why the fuck?
Yep. I think you can see it from here. Let me see if you can. Oh. God damn it! I got yeeted. Should have hit instead of rejoin. I don't know why I hit rejoin. Oh. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Mirage. That looks like a lot of fun. Return to the classic Assassin's Creed style. I'm just gonna assume my game is fully frozen. I didn't go through the right thing. I never know with this thing. It's like, hey, it's supposed to freeze up. Well, it's like, how are you supposed to know if it's working then? I'll give it 2 minutes. If it doesn't move off this screen, I'll restart it. I shall use this as an opportunity to go to the restroom.
What do we
Safety?
get?
What?
So we just cross through there all the time.
There we go. Worked out just fine. There we go. No, I guess you can't see it from here. Can you hear me?
Back in
There you
that.
are. But anyways, as I was saying, if you look up at the statue, see the feet? There's a staircase up there from the outer side of the island. And at the top of the staircase, there is a bells tower there.
Yeah, interesting. Wonder why.
I'm assuming emergencies.
Yeah, it's one of those things where no one's gonna. Well, I don't know if you can hear it from here, honestly.
We should be able to hear it from here.
Hmm.
But then, oh yeah, and there's a set at Edge House. So I think I'm over 8. Yeah. There is a lot of bells on this island. I just lost it in my right ear. You heard about the whole trade stall problem, right?
Oh, you mean how they closed and no one's opened them, kind of thing?
No, the one that came out of that. So you've noticed that the Hardtack Times building and the Strong Arm building are gone?
Yes.
That's because they weren't able to put down the new stalls. Because there's too much shit on trade.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I believe the plan was, I don't know what it's going to be now. They might not even deal with that at this point. But the instructors building was going to be torn down and the instructors barracks, and they were going to move the building across the water where the Plu was originally supposed to go. So that would have cleaned up a bunch of space that they would have been able to put the stalls back down. Because limitations in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at all that space above trade that is just nothing. Oh, and there's 2 date spots on the island. I don't know if you ever found those.
I found one of them, the Secretary Puffin's one. I don't think it's all the second one.
There's a second one straight across behind the statue up on that hill. That's at least the 2 that I've found.
No, I've never had a reason to go over there.
I've gone exploring for the Admiral's treasure chest. I only ever found one, and it was already empty. No sad.
Let's see. Yeah, I kind of looked around a little bit for those, and then I just was like, the effort versus the reward's not enough. I don't care.
I enjoyed exploring the island. I found some interesting places. I found that, I don't know if you ever went in that cave above the war docks.
I knew about that one.
Yeah. Lots of just places to look around, get lost for a while. But I don't know. It's just the island, for the scale that it is, it feels massively underutilized.
Oh, it definitely is, and it's the parts that are used are. I don't know. It feels like they've piled things on top of each other that really don't need to be.
You know, there's a whole undercroft underneath trade that no one ever used for anything. That's where the instructor's barracks is actually sitting on top of the entrance. But yeah, there's an entire area underneath trade.
Why?
Best rumor I've got was at one point they were considering using that as the prison because it was one entrance in, one entrance out.
That's a stupid thing to do.
Oh yeah, no, that's why they didn't do it. But other than that, I think at one point I heard Edge House might have was thinking about using it, but then he built his out on the seawall instead. Yeah, it's a neat little place. It's about about the normal one ceiling tall area. Really kind of interesting to look at, but you can't get to it right now. There's a interesting shelf. I would just say it's a shelf above the warehouse that you can see over to the warehouse from. Another area that could have been utilized with a set of stairs and some zip lines, but not used. Basically, because it goes over the. It would have been over the canal to the warehouse. Oh. Another one of those, due to the way the world works, fuckeries, there's an enormous area underneath the warehouse, like bigger than the warehouse.
That's weird.
Yeah, the engineers messed that one up really badly. I would never recommend looking in there though without like 3 grappling hooks and a couple climbing picks. It's a real fucking weird area.
Definitely not interested enough to take a look. I don't understand this fascination with trying to cultivate an island to tailored, wants and stuff. When there's so many of them, we could just take over and not have to deal with all that effort.
Yeah, the problem I think stems from one person has an idea of a purpose-built item will serve the best. But that person ends up not being the one that designs everything in execution. When you get people randomly building as they need, the idea for that one person gets thrown out the window.
I suppose so.
You need to design for general use and let the specialization occur naturally, kind of thing. We all join the Navy as cadets, but then we progress into our fields from there, kind of thing. It's like having docks is really nice because those are just a general use item. We use ships to go everywhere. Having a place to dock a ship, that's great. Having a fort on top of your trade, not such a good idea. Especially when the fort's actually in a terrible location. It should be on this side of the trade area, not that side.
In the past, I believe even this deployment in the past, such keeps we've had our embassies at, where we invite anyone who is not Navy to sit down and discuss anything with us at our embassy, where it is defended, but also prestigious looking and hard to get in and out of if you are trying to be undetected. But we're just not using it, and I don't know why.
Well, I don't know if you've been up there recently. They did put a building in between the, you know how it's kind of separated in two pieces with a bridge over top. Underneath that bridge area, they built a trade meeting room, and then put puckles in there. And I was so very confused by that.
I don't know.
It's like they built this nice meeting area to meet with people, and then put puckles so that the public can never use it. Instead, everybody just sits around that fireplace and talks.
Takes like 2 seconds in all those.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's just... A dream was made, but it was not executed. We ended up with half-cocked ideas and personal imaginations running wild with what they want done, and I fucking hate all those trees at the Blue. I know why they're there. I still hate them.
Indeed. There are many trees on this island that I would like to destroy. I've actually destroyed quite a few of them. People haven't noticed.
All the ones at the Blue were the donated for Miss D'Artagnan's passing.
Yeah, you just need one.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, yeah. That's basically this island in a nutshell. We need one when we have 10.
Mm-hmm.
How many schooners do we have, and do you think they have sailed in the last 4 weeks?
I don't even know if we have schooners. I know we have at
There's
least
one right.
one. 'Cause you has
There's one right there. Yeah. There's at least 2, maybe 3 that I can think of. Also, trade needs a galleon, not a brig, which is a fucking annoying thought, but it's true. Because the amount of shit that comes in on trade, you have to do. I think the one day when we cleaned out trade, it took, I want to say 6 trips on the brig to clean it out, back and forth up the river.
That's quite a bit. I mean,
Yeah.
it's fine though. It's just something to do.
But the people that can sail the brig are those that often have other tasks. In this case, it was Miss Shadow and Master May Vega. But that's just another one of those things where people have ideas, they don't work, but they keep doing it anyways.
Indeed.
Oh, Lieutenant.
How'd that
Oh,
go?
damn your life. I was going to feed you to my wolf.
Ah. Yeah, we were just talking about the island, how things are... You know how many bells are on this island?
I can't hear you, but I can hear everyone else right now.
Let me try.
Well,
Anything now?
oh God, I'm hearing things I really don't want to hear right now.
Oh my God, you have the super hearing.
Yeah, I can hear someone talking about Captain Murphy's bosun box.
Oh God. That's one of the reasons why I'm careful with my words. You never know who has super hearing today.
Oh, I had a fun one of that. Not the exact occasion, but I was wandering around trade yesterday, just because it's what I do when I'm bored. And I happened to go into the tavern because I was just thinking about it. and I was standing in the middle of the tavern and overheard a conversation that people really didn't want me to overhear, and I reported to Secretary Ferguson immediately because he was on the docks at the time. Yeah, that was that kind of conversation. I don't know if he did anything with the information, but I will leave that completely in his hands. I think it was yesterday, it might have been Thursday. Let's just say if it was what I think it was, somebody would be dismissed from the Navy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have 15 minutes to get back before they're late.
Yeah. Good luck to them. I haven't... Yeah, the Silver Meadows took the 2 training brigs out for Marine training. With the Admiral and the Master Chief.
I was wondering where the Master Chief went.
Yeah.
In impromptu, unannounced, unplanned, no schedule, Marine training.
Right into our patrol hour. Awesome.
Yeah.
Originally, Silver Meadows wanted to just take a patrol out right before our patrol hour. But apparently he turned it into a training thing.
That person's gonna... Oh, no, they voted it. Oh, so Golder's been murdering everything on the trade docks. I think he's going insane.
A little bit. Is he trade staff?
Yeah. He's usually running the stall right now.
I see. Yeah, he's been just running around the island all day, killing everything.
And harvesting. Not wasted. I think that person's yelling.
I don't think they are. We'd hear them, so they're probably just talking.
What I think I'm going to do is run to parade and get some brain food.
Very well. Yeah, well, we'll probably have to wait for them to get back.
You know if our crew's on board?
I know Clem was.
Yeah, I believe Clem was the only one that I know of. I didn't see anyone else.
You know where they went or where they were going for this training?
They should just be out in the waters.
Probably just within the sector.
Yeah.
Hi, Pop-Up. Is Pop-Up thinking? Ah, there it is.
Oh, he's
there it
not.
is.
Bad son, what do you want?
Want to say hi, that's all.
Uh-huh.
What?
Hi, Bailey.
Hi.
You know, McGrath is back.
I heard.
I'm sure you more than heard.
Is he around?
I have not seen him today, actually.
Half hour ago? I think he might have been on the docks half hour ago.
Last I heard, he was in A4 on a patrol. But that's just because a friend of mine saw him.
When was that?
2 hours ago?
Probably the Caliber then. They were out. I saw him like a half hour ago on the trade docks. Actually, he helped me with an issue, so.
Oh, he might have went to that training we were just talking about.
Also rude, Pop-Up. What if I just wanted to see you? I don't always want something.
It doesn't make you not bad. You're still a bad son.
That's fucking true.
Wow.
You're still a bad Pop-Up, too.
I mean, I could
Still love
spank
you,
you and become a good pop-up if you wanted.
Wow. Wow.
That's a different kind of pop-pop.
So that's a daddy.
Yeah.
You know, if there's one person here with an...
yesterday.
Oh god, fucking... If there's one person here with an ass for spanking, it's you though, Pop-Up.
Like bongos.
I mean, come on, have you guys seen his ass? It's fantastic.
And who are you running around with now, Virgil?
Running around, look around me. There's Bailey. There's Myra.
You don't have another scandalous crew you fallen in with?
I am the scandalous crew.
All right.
I mean, maybe Virgil's just a barbarian now.
Let's
like
drag
me.
him off the prison. He's admitted to it.
I am a scandal on legs.
He's just a barbarian. You know, you don't have any rules against
There's the wind
barbarians.
blowing. The flag.
Depending what you call a barbarian.
Wind is
How you
blowing
define it.
from into the trade. That's fucking weird.
You know, for the most part, barbarians were just called barbarians because of where they were from.
All right. Well, don't let me catch you on those black-sailed ships, Virgil.
Yeah, you will never. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I can be a good boy sometimes.
Don't disappoint me like daughter.
Well, she's a disappointment all around.
Wait, you have a daughter too?